Hey, welcome back all you Sec Plus preppers. These are the IT Dojo Security Plus practice questions of the day. I'm Colin Weaver, and every single day I give you not one but two practice questions to ponder, contemplate, think about, learn from. Let's get right to it. Okay, question number one, coming at you from the world of IPv6 and DNS. In IP version 6, address records are different in DNS than they are in IP version 4. Which of the following is the type of query that you would use in order to find a particular host name and its IP version 6 address? Check them out. Click pause if you need to. When you got the answer, click play again. We'll break it all down. Okay, first answer choice up there is FQDN. That's a fully qualified domain name. That's the thing that you're trying to resolve. That's what's going to be associated. That is the host name, or the fully qualified domain name is going to be associated with the address record. That's not what we're looking for here. The second option on the list is an NS record. That's a name server record. Those are actually unchanged in IP version 6, with the exception of the address that gets returned if it's an IPv6 DNS server. Next guy on the list is an MX record. That's a mail exchanger. Those are also unchanged for IP version 6. The MX record is simply going to return the IP version 6 address of your mail server. I'm assuming that there is one. Next guy on the list is your SOA record, your start of authority record. Again, no change there really for IP version 6 as well. However, the next one, the AAAA, or what we call Quad A record, is actually the IP version 6 version of an address record or an A record. Now, in IP version 4, it was just called an A record, the letter A. In IP version 6, it's a Quad A. The reason they did that is because an IP version 4 address is 32 bits long, an IP version 6 address is 128 bits long, which means that an IP version 6 address is 4 times longer than an IP version 4 address, hence the Quad A rather than single A. Clever, right? And then the last two options, text records, TXT, and SRV records, those are also unchanged for IP version 6. So really the only, or the most notable thing that's changed in IP version 6 as far as DNS is the inclusion of Quad A records. Okay, question number two. Over the years, Telnet has become increasingly unwelcome as a protocol for doing remote administration of devices in your network. Which of the following reasons, or as a result, Secure Shell has largely replaced Telnet in environments where security is something that people are more conscious about? Why? What's wrong with Telnet that causes people to want to replace it with Secure Shell? I'm paraphrasing the question, but there's your answer choices right there. Go ahead and click pause, give them a read. When you're ready, click play. We can break it all down. Okay, first option. Telnet has lower network throughput than Secure Shell. No. No, that's just there to distract you. Hopefully you didn't get distracted. Second option on the list is Telnet traffic cannot be translated by a network address translation or by a NAT. That is not true. Telnet is TCP based and all TCP based traffic can be NATed. Third option is that Telnet traffic is transmitted in plain text. If you pick that, you win. That's the right answer. That's one of the biggest reasons why we hate Telnet, is it is a plain text protocol. If somebody's able to capture the data that's passing back and forth between your devices and your Telnet connection, they can see all your data in plain text. Yes, there are ways that Telnet can be secured. You can do Telnet, through TLS or something like that. It's just that nobody does, or it's really rare. Now, I'm sure somebody somewhere is going to watch this and they'll be like, oh, well, I do it in my network. Well, cool for you. I rarely, if ever, see anybody do it. So most people just went over to Secure Shell. And the last two options on the list say that Telnet only supports DES encryption. Telnet doesn't support any encryption. So whether it's DES or not, that's just there to sound fancy and distract you. And then the very, very last option there says that Telnet's not supported by IP version 6. While that would be compelling if it were true, it's not. So again, the real reason is its plain text nature, and that's why we all kind of hate Telnet. At least now we do. So Secure Shell, there you go. All right, there you have it. Two more questions down. Hope you got them right. If you like those questions, please click on the like button right there. Somewhere down there is also a subscribe button so you can get on these questions every single day, because I do them every day. And with that said, I'll see you tomorrow.